from Pennsylvania for 5 minutes.
First, I want to thank Chairman Johnson for holding today's important hearing, and thank you to the witnesses for appearing with us. It should be no surprise to anyone that America is leading the way on emission reduction. We are showing the world how to continue to grow economically, how to provide affordable and reliable energy to our citizens, and how to reduce our greenhouse gas footprint. Between 2005 and 2021, America's greenhouse emissions were cut by 17%, according to the EPA. Was this due to some new emerging green technology or scientific breakthrough? No. It was achieved by using the resources underneath the feet of my constituents and unlocking the natural gas potential in places like Pennsylvania. Let's be clear, there are some exciting and innovative developments happening in the energy sector, specifically in my home state of Pennsylvania. 2 new hydrogen hubs have been established in the state where we hope to utilize our nuclear and natural gas resources to produce and ultimately unlock a new future of hydrogen power. Companies like Westinghouse are working on the future of nuclear power and hope to provide new reactor options to the market. Recently, I visited the quarries at Specialty Granules in Franklin County in my district in Pennsylvania, where they are actually looking to use emerging technology to take part in the carbon capture right at the quarry. Despite all this innovation, the core of what has made Pennsylvania an energy superpower are the coal and natural gas energy sources. These resources have provided firm, 24/7 resources to Americans across our nation and keep the heat on during the winter storms. Renewables may be an exciting trend to some, but what we need is a dispatchable power capacity that fossil fuels provide. That is why we must focus on incorporating coal and natural gas into our future emission plans instead of waging war on these industries. China and India alone have built hundreds of coal power plants over the last decade. There is no green argument that is going to convince China and India to shutter these facilities. The only way to tackle the emissions that these plants cause is to develop effective and affordable carbon capture. And the nation that can develop this technology is the United States. We need a strong domestic coal industry that can work with the Department of Energy to develop and deploy this technology. Instead, by attacking the coal industry, government policies are making tackling global emissions much more difficult. Natural gas is the other great resource in Pennsylvania. It is the Marcellus Shale revolution that has led our country to dramatically cut emissions while continuing to provide reliable and affordable energy. The emerging problem that we are facing in this industry is a struggle to build new pipelines. That is why I introduced the Mountain Valley Pipeline Completion Act to bring Pennsylvania natural gas to the energy-starved southeastern United States. Thankfully, this bill was signed into law as part of the Fiscal Responsibility Act. The sad fact is, without specific legislation approving a project, it is almost impossible to build a pipeline in the United States. To truly unlock Pennsylvania and America's energy potential, we need to have the pipeline capacity to deliver significant quantities of natural gas across our nation and to increase our liquid natural gas exports to our friends and allies. My first question is for you, Mrs. Eversole. A large portion of people in Northeast United States still rely on heating oil for their homes during the winter. The region is also forced to import foreign liquid natural gas during particularly cold periods. This situation is actually bizarre, given the potential of the resources that Pennsylvania has just a few states away. Can you discuss the reasons standing in the way of building a new pipeline in the Northeast?
Dr. Joyce, thank you for the question. It comes down to this. It is very hard, if not impossible, unless it takes an act of Congress to build a pipeline in this country. It's wrong. Even if we were to move forward with a lot of the CCS technology, we need 50,000 miles of pipe for the CCS technology to really achieve the scale we need. We need to build
Do you
more.
see that there would be economic benefits and environmental benefits to the Northeast from a hypothetical pipeline from Pennsylvania?
Significant benefits.
Mr. Chairman, my time has expired. I thank the witnesses for being with us here today.